Hello. How is everyone's Monday? Hope everyone's having a really good... No, not Monday. Tuesday. I'm already confused on the week. This week was supposed to be a good week, though. I'd be able to know what day of the week it was. Oh, wait a second. This outbreak. Oh no, it might not be too bad. This outbreak is... No, it's fine. I'm kind of worried it's kind of close to the Hippopotas. And I didn't want it there, but luckily it's not too bad. Should have maybe looked to see. Oh, you know, it's Casper Kid. I don't need Casper Kid. It's not useful for this run, so I'm not going to get it. But it's close enough that it's kind of a worry. I kind of wish it was Hippopotas. Might have been able to get one quick. Hey Varus, hey Mute. How are you both doing today? Hope your Tuesdays are going well. I got confused on the day of the week. Thought it was Monday for a minute. Just going to be slowly working my way around this desert. Well, this single spot in the desert until we get a Hippopotas. So. Oh yeah, nice virus. I do have one. I haven't evolved it yet. I mean, I don't have one in this game. I have one in my Scarlet, but I haven't evolved it yet. It's not one that I've got a lot of Pokemon that I haven't evolved yet, but oh yeah, Peppo is a very obvious name for it. But I'm just gonna be spending today just doing exactly the same as what I was doing yesterday, just on a different day. For the same amount of time. So I just gotta hope that luck is on my side and I get one relatively quickly. And that it's a female. Virus, actually. I was thinking yesterday, I couldn't remember the name that we ended up with for the male version. Obviously we got Gloria for the female. I couldn't remember what I said that I was going to end up with the male one, if you can remember. I mean, it was a couple of days ago, so I understand if you don't, but I know you were there when we were talking about it, when we were kind of brainstorming names. So I thought if anyone would remember, I'm hoping you would. If not, I'll just have to go back. I don't know if there's any way to change the go back to previous streams and just read through chat. But I remember there's a couple, I think. Gerald was one. But that's all I could remember in the end. But I can't remember if it was Gerald or something else. I would kind of like to remember, because obviously there's well, if not we can brainstorm another one, but for the moment I'd like to get one ready in my head just for the odd chance that I end up running into a male one. I think at this point it is a 50-50 chance when the shiny pops up, so oh, how did it end up? How did it end up, Mew, in the end? Was it a lot more? Or did you win a lot more? Obviously it was 4-0. When last I remember. I think it was 4-0, wasn't it? Or it was 3-0 and you were doing another one at the end. The end of the stream. So, oh, okay, 4-1. Definitely, so you pulled it back then for one of them. Good for Biro. good for Biro. I think he's probably spending most of today getting a team ready, leveling up his mons. Wouldn't blame him. But yeah, no, I mean that's really, it's interesting that it ended up that way, because I thought you would dominating. Did you give him a free win? Orang. Hey Jimbo, how are you doing today? You're up early or late or early? Earlier than yesterday. Late in terms of when most average people probably wake up, which is much earlier in the AM. Just running around. I hope everyone's Tuesday is going well. Early. 10 AM is not early. At 10 AM I'm already working, Jimbo. Oh. For you living, you can just you get to call 10 AM getting up early. Well, to be fair, I don't know if you've just woken up like yesterday, or if you've been up for a while. So I'll take it back. Maybe it's maybe you've been up for a few hours and you're only just getting in now, and it is only 10. I don't want to assume, but man, if you have just woken up, I'm jealous. Can we swap lives? Can I go live in California and wake up at early afternoon most days, and you come and do what I do? Definitely feels like something I would be quite happy trading. But yeah, so just running around. Just gotta hope for the best. I mean, given we didn't get a single shiny yesterday, I'm hopeful that it means we're possibly on track to get at least one today. If in all likelihood, if we don't get it today, tomorrow we'll continue on with the story. Maybe. I wanted it for Iona, but I don't think I'll be able to be hunting for much longer and keep my sanity in check. Say, waking up at 8 is, a good lie-in for me. Even 8. I love to wake up at 8. But I've been getting up at 6:30 for the past 5 years. So for me, trying to wake up at a late time is very difficult. Even on the weekend, even when I stream until midnight, I still wake up at 6:30. I don't know why. I think my body's just accustomed to waking up around that time. Oh, nice Mew. Yeah. Herber is definitely something you have to farm an awful lot for. It is, it's always good when you are able to get a lot. And here comes the sandstorm. Wonder if we'll end up getting rain again today. Makes it so difficult to see, because if there's a single Hippopotas, I'm probably going to miss it. But yeah. Jimbo, I'm open for trade. Trading of lifestyle. I'll go hang out in California. You can come over to the dark, dingy, and horrible UK. And then we'll swap. I mean, to be fair, I would probably melt in the sun out in California. I do not do well in the heat. I'm very much a cold weather preferred kind of person. 35 sweet, 39 salty, 21 sour, and 13 bitter, and 14 spicy. That is an awful lot. How many raids did you end up doing for all that, Mew? Or did you manage to... I doubt you managed to get lucky and get them all in one, but definitely a lot of raids must have been done for that. And no, Dino, I have not. I'm not caught up on Dragon Ball. It's not something that I've watched really much of yet. I did try getting into it a little while ago, but it's just so long. To get into it from the beginning is a pain. I mean, obviously you won a lot of raids. Did you use any of the raid buffs that you can get for item drops, or was that all just base? Oh, I mean, homeschooled is definitely a bonus for that. That definitely makes me jealous. Getting lots of spawns, just base. Oh, I mean that's good. But yeah, no, Jimbo, that's definitely sounds unfair. As someone who only went to public schools, I wish I could have been homeschooled, but mainly just so I could sleep in. I'm very fond of sleep. I like sleep, but my body has been trained in a way that, you know, it wants to wake up at 8 o'clock in the, well, 6 o'clock in the morning. Summer, winter, whenever. I think in the summer I typically wake up earlier because the sun ends up waking me up. I've got blackout curtains, but they really don't work. They let a lot of light leak through the side. There we go, storm's finally over. But no, so... Definitely would melt in Cali. I was melting when I went to Florida a few years ago, let alone in California now. Very, very hot. At least much hotter over there than I could handle. But damn me, that must have been a lot of raids. I'd never really had much luck doing raids. I might need to just work on building up, you know, a good set of Pokemon for each type of raid, and then just do that. Let's just see. Resetting. I'm gonna say, unfortunately, we are very much limited to this tiny area here. Because of the level cap. I don't want it for the gym, so. West Sussex, I've heard, is a very nice place, Dino. Never been myself. It's a bit far away, but I've heard nice things. But man, East Sussex, God no, horrible things I always hear about that place. But we are getting a lot of Hippopotas spawning, so that is what I like to see. Unfortunately, I can't really affect the spawns too much more. I can make a ground level 1 sandwich, but that doesn't hugely impact the spawns. Not to the point where it makes it only Hippopotas. Hippopotas and ground type Pokemon. Like, we still get the odd Flittle and the Brambrill and the Rufflets, which kind of makes me sad. And I wish there'd be a sparkle or a noise or something to let me know that these Pokemon are shiny. A big arrow in the sky pointing down to the Pokemon, just with the words "This is shiny" just above it. I definitely feel like that's what's needed in this game for me to be able to spot shinies. Big red flashing text. Nice, Dino. Good luck. I mean, you shouldn't have any issues because you've got mostly high level Pokemon, right? So I'm sure you'll be fine with it. So, ground sandwich, the only sandwich that would be useful for this hunt, I can only make level 1 until I do the 6th gym. Considering I want this Pokemon to help me with the 3rd gym, it's kind of impossible. Unless I break away from how the story is done and just do it in a different route, but I was kind of hoping to keep it sort of on the progression route that they kind of want you to play the game, which is going sort of up, down, left, right, forward, back, things like that. On a side note, for anyone who's interested in the edited down version of these streams that will be eventually put up on YouTube within like a week or two of the streams finishing, I've pretty much settled on the first 8 seconds of the video. So it's probably going to be like a 15-20 minute video, and I am 8 seconds in, and I think I'm happy with the first 8 seconds. So definitely slow going, but once the first sort of 5 minutes are done, I'll probably do a test render, put it up, unlist it, and then make it so everyone can, or those who want to watch it can watch it, and hopefully leave feedback. Is the idea, so then I can make any changes, and then it will just come out as one big video at the end. So I'm probably going to spend this weekend doing a lot of editing to try and make some big progress on it. But yeah, so it's getting there slowly. I think I just need to go through a couple of iterations of reading the script out, making some tweaks when I don't think things work, and then just doing that. So I'm gonna say Dino, that is totally unfair that you just have a level 100 Charizard, so you've got no issues with the story. It doesn't really make it a challenge. It's just a case of you had to spend 50 or, you know, let's say 4 or 5 hours going through and gathering shiny Pokemon from surprise trades, and then bam, you've just finished the story with that Charizard. Charizard could probably carry you through the game. But no, so hopefully that should be up within I mean, if I can make good progress on it Saturday or Sunday, then it might be that it's up middle of next week. Depends. Next week isn't the end of April, is it? I think there's one more week. Is next week the last week? Let me double check. Okay, so yeah, so Sunday is the last week. Last day. So for May, I'll probably swap to every other day for streams, just so that I can focus on trying to make some headway on the editing, and then hopefully it won't be too much longer until the video's out, and then June will probably start our next run and do Unova. I think that's the plan. At least at the moment. The plan might change. It might be that I get halfway through May and I'm already done editing and the video's out, and then I'm like, I don't want to start the next run. But sometime in that, I've also got to finish shiny hunting Cyndaquil. I've got to finish shiny hunting Score Bunny. I've got to finish shiny hunting. Oh, I've got to start shiny hunting Charizard because I don't have a shiny Charmander yet. And I've just got to do a lot of little hunts in between. But you know, it'll be what it'll be. Just got to make some headway into it. It is gonna take time. The female one will be super obvious. The male one definitely give us more trouble. I've also got to decide whether or not I want to get myself some stuff to make the stream a bit better. More so for me than for you guys, I'll be honest. Thinking maybe I'll get myself a stream deck and things like that, just to make my life a little bit easier, just so I can set up some of the controls. Because at the moment what I have to do is I have to go onto the program, change the scene manually, and go through all that. I hope so, Biro. Mew, you also don't have to retract your messages. You can just leave them up. I don't mind, it doesn't matter to me. But yeah, thanks, Biro. I hope your Tuesday's going well. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I heard. Mew already updated me. It's 4-1 now. Still still not quite there, but You're spending today getting a better team together. Doing the rocky training. I'm running up the stairs at Messagoza. Just gotta hope that I do get the shiny today. I mean, if I get the shiny today, I can pretty much progress with the main story tomorrow, and then Thursday, probably Thursday, hunt for the next team member. Start the hunt for Shellos. It might also be that I stream this all this week and next week. Skip out shiny hunting Typhlosion for a couple of weeks, and then pick it back up in May. I haven't decided yet. It might be that I just try and focus on getting this story, trying to get this run done over the next sort of week. Might be that Friday I stream 6 hours and either continue hunting for Hippopotas, or we can make headway in the story. It might be, I won't stream Saturday. I'll make sure to give myself a day off. But I will probably end up streaming this run again on Sunday as well, rather than shiny hunting Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil can wait a little while, so just gotta slowly try and make some actual progress in this run, because due to the time that I can actually spend doing this, I would prefer to, spend a bit more time hunting. So next week, or for this whole week, I think it will probably just be playing the Violet one. I don't think I'll go back to Scarlet again until the start of May, when then I'll just focus on the egg hunts. Do every other day, just hatching a bunch of eggs. I probably don't have it in me to do like a few hundred eggs a day, unless I gather loads up. But then the issue is, if I get a shiny, then I have to hatch all the eggs to make space for more eggs. It's a very bad cycle. We haven't seen a shiny yet, be it Hippopotas or Rufflet or something like that, Flittle or Casper Kid or something like that, or Sandile. I'm not sure what shiny Sandile even looks like. Might have seen one. I'm just not aware of it. Probably check that. Mine has been eventful. Work is very quiet at the moment for me, so good, because it means I can, well, I would say save my energy up, but I've just not been sleeping as well, so my energy is unfortunately very low of an evening, even though work is particularly quiet. it's quiet, it means I don't need to spend so much time working, and I can start, well, I can make edits to the script essentially, which means that does increase the time that I can work on that, which is nice. I don't know how well the video is going to turn out, because it is my first time doing a sort of a scripted video like that, so of this nature, so it could be that it's really bad, but I've got to start somewhere. So Esther, love a shiny Larvester. Another one. I mean, I do have one, so I wanted my Scarlet, so I can get another one. That'd be lovely. But I hope that eventually, maybe I'll just put a ground sandwich on just to see if it makes any difference. This Famfi is chasing me. This Famfi's after me. Ground would be good, but since it's just ham and butter, it makes a huge difference. It could be that it's not worth the resources. It's that. So seems to be a lot of visual glitches over here, I've noticed. I don't know if it's just the area, but the sky up here, at least for me, has quite a bit of tearing and that on it. I don't know if it's the area or if it's could just be because the Titan is there and it's just loading it in and out, and something about that it doesn't like. You can see it every time I go around there. I kinda just wish that I could bloody run away from these Pokemon. But again, it should be a very easy shiny to spot. I'm hopeful that I'll get it soon, but today is mainly just hoping that I can make progress. It's a single shiny yet. It does fill me with a bit more confidence that the first one we run into will be Hippopotas. Gotta keep my eyes peeled. Should be, again, it's the male ones that kind of worries me that I'll miss. I like it when they spawn big groups like this. But unfortunately, they don't spawn like that all the time, so I just have to kind of make do. And Storm's back, of course. Of course it is. It's one thing I wish I could turn off. It just really heavily affects performance, at least when going through at speed. I could just slow it down, I guess. And again, it seems to be sort of directional based. I can look this way and it kind of isn't as bad. Slowly keep going. What's that? Level 1 doesn't seem to make a huge difference. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Going up how level 1 only mildly changes the spawn, and level 2 is really what you're after. Hippopotas was a dual type, that would have made it so much easier to hunt. Due to the fact that I can eliminate more of the spawns. Just gotta hope that run into one soon. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Visual glitches again. Almost halfway through the week, which is nice. Halfway through the week is a good point of the week when you're almost at the weekend. Just gotta hope that one that I find is a low enough level that I can actually use it soon. Position my seat. Start fight. definitely doesn't seem to affect spawns enough for my liking. Let's see, 26. So I need to kind of keep away from that side of the desert because that's too high of a level for me to use. Shiny dealer. Here we go. Storm's finally stopped. Nope, it started again. I think we're gonna have the point where now we're gonna get rain come up. Definitely seems to be a weird bug. I might have to leave and then come back into the desert to make sure it resets. I don't want it to be rained on again. It's a very weird desert, this one. Yeah. Interesting if. If it snowed in the desert. We had rain yesterday. We might have snow today. And then I don't think there's any other weather effects really, isn't there? Rain, snow, and sun. I mean sandstorm, but we get sandstorms here anyway, so I could definitely live without sandstorms in the desert. I'll be honest. I know it doesn't make sense because obviously there would be sandstorms in a desert because a desert is like sand, so very, very annoying. Hey Kevin, how are you doing? How is your Tuesday going? Hope it's going well. Just slowly losing my mind in this bloody sandstorm. Looking for a slightly miscolored Hippopotas. But seeing as how it's, I think it glitched, it's probably going to end up raining before too long. How's your mint hunt going? You finished that? Have you given up on that? I mean, I would say any of the ultra beasts, are they shiny huntable? I don't know if the ultra beasts are shiny locked, but I would say an ultra beast. A shiny ultra beast could be pretty cool, I think. I don't know if they're all shiny locked or not. But I mean, some of them we get, some runs we get like 8 or 10 spawn. Other times we get like 0. Kind of just the same, kind of annoying. Only in the ultra games. Oh, okay. God, I don't really know. Did you finish your min or hunt, or have you given up on that? I mean, I don't really know what Pokemon there are in those games. This hunt, I think. I don't know. I don't know what the hunt. You were hunting Minor previously. I I don't know if you had finished that. I was intrigued in whether or not you actually finished that hunt, or if you gave up on it. God, a side hunt as well. Yeah, I've got no idea, Kevin. I'm not well versed in the Pokemon that are available in that game. Specifically. Again, I haven't played it in years, so I don't know what the Pokédex is in that game, and I'd prefer not to have to look it up. So if someone else is willing to throw some ideas out there on something that Kevin can shiny hunt, I'm sure he'll be grateful for it. But as for me, I've got no clue. I'm very much clueless. Here we go. So we had 2 storms in like back to back, like 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes of time. So hopefully now we don't get one for the rest of the stream. That would be nice. But sadly that's not guaranteed, so I kind of have to just make do with whatever I get given. Honestly, Kevin, that would just take too long for me. I don't know, like go with a Bagon or something, or a Matang or something like that. Some Pokemon that are always quite cool shiny. But it's just a side hunt. I don't think you know. And if you're not happy with those, then why bother asking? No, unfortunately not, Kevin. We've had no luck. Last stream was also no shinies. I mean, we are only an hour into this stream, so there could be a shiny. I was just hoping to get Hippopotas before taking on the next gym, being Iona. But at this rate, it's not going too well. The luck has definitely not been on our side. I don't know whether or not I could actively handle doing another stream of hunting. I feel like I'm gonna need to take an extra day off at some point. It might be that I look at taking Thursday off and do Friday and just do a 6-hour one on Friday, just so I can try and feel a bit more energetic, because at the moment I just feel so tired. See you later, Dino. I mean, Tropius is a really cool shiny. It's a very minute change. It's only a slight color shift, isn't it? So I think I have 2 of them now in my Scarlet game, because I got another one while I was hunting Oshawott the other day. Which is always nice when you get an extra shiny. But to be fair, I think I should definitely be able to see a shiny Hippopotas, so long as it pops up. Sandile and Cobra, I probably can't tell the difference. I haven't looked at them specifically, so I don't know what their shinies are. Dino, I'm kind of busy at the moment, so no. Gonna be my answer to that. Also, I do have a question for you, Dino. More you specifically. Is there any reason why you went for Pokey over Pete as the choice of name? You know, I know I said I don't mind, and I don't. But I was trying to get my head around it. Obviously, it's the first part of the Pokemaniac Pete, but obviously Pete is like the name, right? So it's I sort of made it Pete so it was easier to do. So that people could just call me Pete if they wanted to. But obviously you threw a curveball at that and went with Pokey. Yeah, it is weak. I mean, it could be that it's a silent sweeper, Kevin, but I've never really used it. And another sandstorm. Okay. I'm getting very annoyed with these bloody sandstorms. They're only a couple of minutes apart. Hey, no. How's your Tuesday going? I hope your Tuesday's going well. I hope you're working hard. Or hardly working. Whatever's the best for you. Still running around the desert. No luck yet. As soon as we get it, I'll pretty much just get straight on and just run for the Team Starfight and get the Team Starfight done. And then the first hour or two of the next stream will probably be continuing on with the story. Just because I think we got two gyms, although I guess we've got fire type Team Starfight coming up that I kind of wanted Shellos for. Maybe this week we'll still could be finishing hunting. Chilling, nice. Yeah, my Tuesday's going well. Work was very quiet today, so I'm just running on a lack of sleep, so I am very, very exhausted. But other than that, no, it's been good. Been good. Managed to avoid it. Hunting in the desert to try and get a shiny Flittle. Good luck. Good luck, Mew. I know you've been hunting it for a little while, haven't you? So fingers crossed you get it soon. I don't know if there is a better place to hunt for it, but I am seeing an awful lot in this desert. Oh yeah, harvest and sunny day is always good. Yeah, so it could be just a... Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure it should be pretty good. As long as you know how to build it up, Kevin, it should be good, right? As long as you've got a build in mind, you should be able to sweep with it. Is there an item that I can give Duck Norris to just make him faster than bloody everything without evolving him? I don't want to evolve him, but I feel like it kind of needs to be done because it's like his stats are very, very poor. But no, Dragon Dance on anything is quite powerful. The same with Dragon Rage as well. I remember using it a lot in the Sinnoh games, just because of the fact that you could catch Gyarados, you could catch a Magikarp relatively early on, and then sweep a lot of the gyms with it very early game, just due to the fact that everything has kind of low HP. Oh yeah, you might as well, Kevin. I don't think it will look too good in a Beast Ball, but it's, you know, you have the bonus of having it in the Beast Ball, right? I don't really like the Beast Ball design too much. I think I have mine in a Nest Ball. I think I managed to get it in a Nest Ball anyway, so I think I have one in a Nest Ball. I might even have them both in a Nest Ball. but I'm very, very fond of the nest ball. I like its design. But luckily, Hippopotas is very easy to spot because it's whatever gender it is, its light brown is pretty much swapped with a light green, so it's really quite easy to get. I didn't even know Dragon Hammer was a move, Kevin. Oh yeah, I mean, if you know, part of me wants to collect all of the die-cast Pokeballs that they're doing, because eventually they'll do them all. And I really think a Beast Ball 1 would look really, really cool, but it's an awful lot of money to spend, so you know, given that there's like 10 out or whatever, it's quite a lot of money, especially for just a collectible item. That being said, if I had the money to spend on it, I would probably buy like all of them, just because I'm a sucker for that 90 base power physical with no drawbacks. That is insane, Kevin. Is Tropius one of the Pokemon that can learn it then? I know you said only 2 Dragon Pokemon can learn it, or only 2 Pokemon can. Oh, one of the 2 Pokemon. Sorry, yep, no, I read that correctly now. Oh, so I mean that's really good then. Yeah, Dragon Rage plus that, plus the berry. So in theory, couldn't you give it the berry to reduce the damage from super effective moves? Would that work on quad effective moves? Because obviously, I think Tropius is flying. Is it flying dragon? I want to say, could it be flying grass? Could it just be a solid type? I don't know. Only in the Ultra games, I'm gonna have to lend my friend's copy. I want Tropius that bad. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes you have to do a bit of juggling around to get the Pokemon you want in some games. It might be that I can't be bothered. So I kind of would like a Drifloon for this run, but at this point I'd have to start up another Scarlet run and then get through it, so then I have full odds and then trade it over. But yeah, Grassline. Okay. I thought it was a dual type, so if you gave it the berry that reduced that effectiveness, then obviously with Harvest and Sunny Day it could be ridiculously cool. It could be ridiculously powerful. But yeah, so does seem quite powerful. This time of day is really, really bad. Oh yeah, oh, a Alolan Execute. Oh, okay. I understood what it is, Kevin. Execute I struggle with a lot of Pokemon names, I'm not gonna lie. I always double check. I always double check on YouTube. Not on YouTube, on Google before I ever send out anything, because it's not bad. Say Dino, the Master Ball is not bad, but its only real use is that it just captures things in one. I don't think the design is all that special. I think in terms of design, like the Premier Ball is well, like the Premier. I really like the Premier ball. The Luxury ball is pretty cool as well. I think they're much cooler than the Master ball in terms of design. Oh yeah, it is bulky. All right, Dino. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, no, I don't think. I mean, there's only really a few Pokemon balls that I like the design of. There's not a lot that I'm like, that design is amazing. But again, I guess it's kind of hard to do with just like two spherical shapes or a spherical object and just two. You obviously keep the functionality idea in mind, right? Like people are going to pick it apart. I'm going to say something that I would say is quite controversial, but it's probably not. I prefer the Hisuian balls, the Hisuian Pokeballs to the modern day Pokeballs. So, I don't know why, but definitely, I think I definitely prefer the Hisuian one over the regular one. I don't think if it's the same for the other types of balls, because obviously the other types of balls no longer exist. There's no jet balls or no anything like that, so. Three balls on top. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna say yeah. The Beast Ball, I think it looks cool because it sort of gives it like wings. Kind of makes it more than just the spherical object. But the Hisui balls, I personally prefer. I don't think I like the heavy balls. I mean, they're not bad. But I definitely think I prefer the Hisui Pokeball to the regular Pokeball. I don't know if it's the same with the Ultra or the Great. But that's just my personal opinion. I might do a poll on it, actually. See what everyone else thinks. And another storm. Starting to grate on me, these bloody storms. Might be that I go and what time is it? It's only an hour in. We'll do another half hour of hunting, and then maybe I'll go and do the Team Star base. Give Team Star a go and see if maybe I can do Team Star, and then come back and hunt a bit more. Team Star shouldn't take that long. Anyway, it's the KOing of the 30 Pokemon or whatever it is that you've got to do pre-fight that annoys me. I wish they sort of changed up the tactic, because it's the same mechanic. Sorry for that. It's the same mechanic for all of them. KO 60 Pokemon or KO 30 Pokemon and within a set time. I wish they kind of brought back contests or something like that. I think a contest style challenge for the fairy would have matched perfectly. Or like a cooking one for the fire one or something like that, where it's like, you know, spicy sandwich or something like that, and then the idea is it's like fire. So that's pretty cool. I would not do that, Dino. Just to give you a heads up, I would remove your message if you did swear. And unfortunately, I'm not in control of whether or not I get a shiny or not. So, you know, it's definitely not worth it. But I feel like they've kind of dropped the ball on that. I feel like there was a lot more they could have done with the team star challenges to make them, you know, unique and memorable. Oh, remember that time I walked around the place and KO'd 60 Pokemon 5 times in the game? It's like, kind of gets boring. The first one was okay, because it's like, oh, this is cool, this is new. Second time, it was like, okay, they're different Pokemon. Third time, it was like, oh, it's the same again. Just new Pokemon. Fourth, really? Could they not come up with anything else? And then by the fifth time, I was just like, oh, man. This is getting very annoying. But, you know, I'm not a game designer. Maybe they decided that it was easier to code it if you just copied and pasted the main thing over, but just changed where Pokemon spawned and things like that. You know, there was definitely potential for this game. I feel like if they had more time to spend on the game, it definitely could have been a whole lot better. So I'm hoping that for the next Pokemon game, you know, they spend a bit more time on it. They're allowed to spend more time on it and make it a much more polished experience. So there's a couple of small changes that I think could have been really cool to make to the game. It would have made it so much better. Like the ability to turn off the freaking storms. And that when you find a shiny Pokemon, if you look over a shiny Pokemon using the quick battle thing, you could see in that little oasis, like next level or something, if it said that it was a shiny or not, just with a little sticker that was just like a shiny star or something like that. I feel like that would have made it so much better. Because then at least when you get rid of sparkles, if you come across a Pokemon that looks different and you're not sure what it is, you can be like, oh, what's that shiny? What's that sparkle there? Oh, it's shiny. At least I feel like that would definitely help in situations like this, where you can't bloody see half the time because of the fact that there's sand in your bloody face. Or if there's an item that made it. Go on, Kevin, what do you decided to hunt? It's just like goggles that you could get that would make the sandstorm make the weather not super effective. This sucks. The storm definitely causes lag. Very annoying, but again, there's nothing I can do about it. If I could turn it off, that would be ideal, but there's no setting for it, so kind of sucks. Sucks a lot. There we go. That's gone again. We've had more in the last 20 minutes. I had like 3 storms in the last 20 minutes. I kind of wish that they weren't as frequent as they are. Wolf Little. I hope you're looking forward to it. Vero. Vero. And it comes back instantly. This is very annoying. Obviously, there must be some sort of role that decides how frequently it storms. Monday would have just been a really low day. The escape. God, I'm getting yawns again. Speed this up a bit. So I don't think the ground sandwich really made any huge difference. Not at level 1 anyway. Level 2 might have made a difference, but can't get that yet. Again, it might be that I come and hunt this later on. Ideally, I would have wanted to have gotten this first. Oh, I wonder actually if there is any way that I can get herb sausage before that. Is it only... Yeah. To do it is it's Deli Costco, and unfortunately I don't think there is any. You only get that unlocked after the gym. Oh, see, there's 2. There's 2 raids in this. There's 2 outbreaks in this desert. Very interesting. Right, I'm gonna go and head to the Deli Costco and double check that I can't buy these herb sausages already. Because if I can, then I definitely would prefer to. If not, then I'll just have to come back out and hunt, but man. I'm gonna say, Dino, if I were you, I wouldn't have got anywhere near Mew for battles. Mew seems like an absolute beast when it comes to competitive style battles. I would have avoided. You dug your own grave there, I'm afraid. Hopefully by the time we get back, the storm would have stopped. Wish I didn't run into so many bloody Pokemon. This storm does sometimes make it hard to see what Pokemon are right in front of you. But it definitely seems like you can cheese it by turning the camera. See. I don't know if it's a location that sells it or if it's a specific thing that you get after you get to a certain gym. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably level based. Get to level 2. See, can I make that one? Burger, I don't need horseradish. No, thank you. Just gonna head over into here and see, can we get anything that I need for this in here? Tomato. I'm gonna get a kiwi. No, fortunately not. Wait. Fortunately, none of these are good for what I need, so I can't make the sandwich to help me, so I just gotta keep going. I'm gonna say mute. Not everyone is optimized for battles like you are. So just keep that in mind when beating up people. That's all I would say. They spawn over here as well. What level is this one? I might be able to increase my hunting area. 22, okay. Well, I mean, if they spawn here as well. This area until I find one. Although I guess this is pretty much the exact same area where I'm hunting anyway. Oh no, wait. Yeah, no, it is, isn't it? Oh no, it is here. So, oh no, they definitely spawn here. Yeah, it's because I've been hunting here for the last 3-4 hours. Yeah, you gotta just start making them in Scarlet and Violet Bureau. So it sounds like in Dino's defense that Dino is trying to do a shiny only run on his game. So it could be just that obviously he doesn't have any Pokemon on there that would be effective for that. Loop. Oh man, I've got the yawns really badly. And the storm is back. Storm. Is there a way to get rid of? There are no way to reduce the number of times that I get it. Tell you what, I'm just gonna do a game restart. I'm gonna just fully close down the game and open it back up. Double check that there's no shinies around here. Right. See if this helps. I'm gonna say yesterday we got like 3 or 4, no, maybe 5 or 6 in the whole 3 hours. We've got 5 or 6 in the last 45 minutes. Very annoying. Okay, definitely does not look like that. That helps. The Pokemon. Just see if this maybe has helped with the storm. I'm gonna say the other option is, the other thing I noticed is that Scarlet and Violet did have an update. At least my Scarlet had an update today, so maybe there's a change that caused a bug where storms roll in every 30 seconds. Yeah, good luck, because I can't stand the friggin' desert. I'm starting to slowly lose my mind. I hate it here. At least the rain I can manage, but this storm is freaking annoying me. I'm gonna double check. 2. Let's just see if there's any place that I can get these. Five badges. Yeah. Can't make boring kind of level 2 sandwiches either. 2 bloody Pokemon that I want to hunt for. I can't make level 2 of either of their sandwiches. That's super annoying. But not the end of the world. I'll just have to keep hunting. I was kind of hoping that this storm would be over. Just gotta hope that I get one soon, so then I can stop going insane. Although to be fair, I think I'm probably pretty good for the rest of the game with the team that I've currently got. It's not bloody storm, it's freaking Pokemon that I can't see because I have to run backwards to make sure I don't miss any shinies. Trying to sort out other stuff. Ugh. Goodness sake. These battles freaking suck. Yeah. I'm worried about them behind me when I'm running this way, because I think they can only really spawn a little bit over here, but you know, just have to keep on the grind. Yeah. What time is it actually? Oh, okay. 1:30. 1.5 hours into the stream. I did say if I didn't get one, I was going to go and do the team star fight. So let's just double check that nothing is here, and then I'll head over and do the team star fight. Yeah, nothing spawns. Let's go and do this. Get the team out. I think we're gonna want to go Simba, Big Ben, and then the Frog. I'm also gonna save beforehand just in case something bad happens. I think it should be okay, but I'm not sure what these fights do, so save here. Not a lot, Jimbo. I've given up hunting this for now, just so that I can progress a little bit more in the story. So we're gonna do the first team star fight, and then once that's done, we're gonna go on from that. Oh man, look at Clive's drip. I like how he's got the socks with the shorts on. But no, not missed anything. So did you have fun going through the shorts? Find anything funny? Oh, nice. 26 is an awful lot, well, 26 is quite a lot, Kevin, so you should be alright. Just memes. Ah, yeah, no. I don't get many memes on mine, I don't think. Crazy memes. Hopefully. Oh yeah, we got to deal with the grunts. Oh, I forgot about the grunts. The grunts count as XP. I'm not too worried about the level cap for these team star fights. I'm more worried about it for the gym leaders. Five. Normal academy student. I don't know many academy students that have a little goatee. But I think there's one or two grunts at the start. So, actually, if I save now, Never mind, I missed, so I'm going to have to go through that all over again. There we go. That lucky kid. Worried about the gyms. If I'm over leveled by a level for this, I don't think I mind too much. God, Simba, I forgot how small Simba was. Simba is tiny. Not the smallest though. Simba could be smaller. Oh, that is true. At least it isn't. At least it's not that bad. It's interesting that Murkrow outspeeds Simba. Simba's got bonus speed. Simba should be really fast. There we go. We don't have to worry about that. Oh yeah. Not a huge amount of XP. That's good. Oh, did I have the attack bonus? I think. Yeah, he's not the lowest stage, he's like a stage up from the smallest stage. I went for all the fangs, Kevin. I'm going for all the fangs on him. Just so that I can actually utilize it. I got Fire Fang as well. I'm hoping that will really help with this fight, and I've got Charcoal on him at the moment, just so that he actively can be useful. There we go. Why is the frog damaged? Let's go back and heal up. I'm gonna fly because it's probably just as quick. But yeah, so it's got, at the moment, Simba, I forgot the Pokemon's name for a minute there, has Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, Ice Fang. Eventually we'll get Thunder Fang on him, and maybe Crunch or something like that. I haven't decided on the final move yet. But the idea is, for the moment, I've given him Charcoal and Fire Fang to hopefully offset the issue of Grass type and Ice type Pokemon. More so the Grass type, because a lot of my team is going to be weak to Grass. So if I can offset that by having Simba on the team, then that would be quite nice. Alright, let's go. Yes. I only have 3 Pokemon in my type, so I had to, Kevin. There's no Sinnoh type fire starters in this game, fire Pokemon in this game that I can use. So I'm offsetting him, but I've given him the fangs, so good luck, Kevin. I kind of needed it for this run at least. Recover at the vending machine, defeat 30 Pokemon. We should be good. Thor is definitely not the best for this. Big Ben is definitely not the best. Look at him. Let's go. Come on, LeFrog. You've got that. You've got that, Simba. Go forth, Big Ben. Simba. So far, so good. Again, we're done in like less than a minute. Can I heal up here? It's because I don't know. I can't remember if we get healed up for this fight, but I want to make sure that Simba is as healed up as possible. Oh yeah, I mean he's just really there just to help me deal with my weaknesses. I didn't realize these guys were oh, I should probably run over here quick. Slow down, Simba. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, no, he is definitely my fire type. Oh, I gave up. Oh well, I'm not even gonna fucking worry about doing that yet. We're gonna go back to shiny hunting. I think we're good. That's it. That's the story done. Story done for today. We're going to continue back to shiny hunting. Oh, I'm dreading what Jimbo's going to have for breakfast because I know he's going to share it and I know it's going to make me hungry. Okay. So let's see. So it should be further round. But yeah, no, 100% Luxio is my fire. It's my dual type. It's my fire and my electric. Which I think is the best that I could ask for. It did remember to put those away. Yes, the only issue is that his ability also can help with that, given that he has rivalry, but it makes it really, really bad for when going up against female Pokemon. The charcoal pretty much makes him a monster against anything he's super effective against that's male, but not as good as anything he's against that's female. So I sort of had to try and work around that as best as possible. So I'm really only going to use him when he has the gendered advantage for the minute while he's low level. When he's a bit higher, he should be okay. But for the moment, I'm just going to keep him relatively stacked fights in his favor. It's like Big Ben. Big Ben is very, very tanky, so I'm not too worried. But obviously, I don't want to put him against anything that's that he's weak against, just because he can't really survive it. I don't think at the moment. But yeah, I should be good for the fire type Team Starfight as well as soon as we get Hippopotas. And then all that will be left will be worrying about the late game stuff as well. Just gotta hope for the best. Fingers crossed that we get one soon. Oh. That could be pretty nice, but unfortunately not. Unfortunately, he's not in the game. Really nice if there was more. Well, I mean, there's an awful lot of Pokemon in this game anyway, you know, 400, but it kind of annoys me that they pick and choose. I mean, obviously I'd prefer certain Pokemon to come back, but at the end of the day I can just go and play whatever the last game was that had them all in on the DS. Was it X and Y? I can't remember when they swapped over the Dex style to not include every single Pokemon in the game. Hey Sid. That's a good point. But you gotta find the shiny one first, right? How's your Tuesday, Sid? I hope your Tuesday's going well. Oh my head. It ain't coming on. I need to drink more water. Probably be that today. I just, once stream is over, I pretty much go straight to bed. Try and get another hour of sleep in. So then tomorrow I can continue the hunt. Because I'm probably most likely going to have to continue the hunt. Oh, breakfast sausages, Jimbo. Don't describe it any more than that, because you'll make me hungry. I can't be hungry, I've already eaten. I'm one of those people that I can't watch food, like YouTube food stuff after eating, because it makes me hungry again. And I'm like, I've just eaten, and now I'm hungry again. It's a curse, I swear. And then, yes. Ooh, drawing right now. Nice. You got anything in mind that you're gonna draw? Or are you just gonna go off the top of your head? Whatever comes to mind. A freaking Sandile. Hoenn didn't include? I mean, but Hoenn was obviously the second game in, right? Or are we talking about the remakes? I'm sure it was X and Y was possibly the last one that had all of them in. When they introduced the fairies, I think it was it the ones after that that didn't include them? I can't remember at this point. It's been so long. Felt like, well, you should probably know that. Chat might be able to help. I don't know if I will be able to help so much, since all my ideas you keep turning down. So it might be worth seeing if anyone in chat has any good ideas. But I'm hoping that Hippopotas should show up soon. I don't know if I just stop running into Pokemon. Really, really bad. Oh my god, Kevin. How dare you ask if it's okay if you leave? I'm disappointed in you, Kevin. God. God, it's awful. Yes, of course it's okay if you go. You don't have to ask, you can just go. It's like asking permission to go to the toilet. You don't need to ask. If you need to go, go. If I was a teacher, I'd be the worst teacher ever. That's okay, Sid. Just, you know, let me know the restrictions, so then I don't just keep throwing out stuff and you go, no. All the time, because it makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like my ideas are poo. I know Sword and Shield cut the decks. Biro, I just wasn't sure on what the last game was that had the full set of Pokemon in for the time. I think it was X and Y, and I think after X and Y is when we started seeing the cuts come in. But I'm not 100% sure. If anyone does know the answer to that, I will gratefully, I'll be very grateful for that knowledge. Pirate wearing a cap and bow tie is definitely a very... Oh, a Pig Knight. God, I read that as a pirate. God, I can't read. No, Pig Knight. Pig Knight is a cool Pokemon. Pig Knight's a Pokemon I'd love to see come back. Has anyone been keeping up with the Pokemon that hackers are bringing into the game? It seems to give us a good idea of what Pokemon are coming in raids later down the line. See, they seem to be was it Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? Definitely be interesting. I'm gonna say, Sid, because I don't know your drawing capabilities, I don't know what's classified as too hard or not. Like, is Squirtle okay? Is Hippopotas okay? Is, you know, Sandile? These are Pokemon that I wouldn't classify as particularly hard to draw, but obviously I don't know what your drawing capabilities are. Oh, Wobbuffet. Oh yeah. What I need to do is, when I eventually get around to trying to brainstorm emote ideas for the channel, I'm just gonna sit in a stream, just be like, throw your emote ideas this way, because that Biro is amazing, and I might nick that. I'm not gonna lie, I probably will pinch that. I'm gonna pinch that now, then I don't forget it later down the line. Come on, I need to be able to see my monitor. Ching. Ching. Pinched. That way. Yoink. Okay, fully evolved Pokemon are fine. So what are we looking at? No fully evolved Pokemon, no legendaries, no mythicals. Okay, that's fine. Or like a Tepeg wearing a pirate cap. That not be adorable and cute? So cute. Circles. Being defined. Oh, shall I keep it on? What are you doing on this Tuesday? Hope your Tuesday is going well. Lush emoji with a Diglett. Yeah. Not a bad idea. I definitely prefer the Wobbuffet one though, I'm going to say. Poor Fiona. Yeah, I know. Fiona is kind of cute as well. Not yet, George. Not yet. Hopefully we should. Hopefully I'll get one soon. Hopefully we get one today. If not, tomorrow we're going to probably continue the hunt. And and slowly go insane. More insane than I already am. Yeah, that's the situation I'm having at the moment, Sid, is that I'd like to do a bit of editing on the video this evening, but I'm feeling so tired. I just want to go and sleep. Yes. Yes, I've already got that one, Jimbo. That one is saved on the list. I already pinched that. It was what? It was... oh god, March. That we talked about that. Middle of March. Earlier March. Yeah, I've already got it on my list. I need to do to try and find either a specific emote artist or try and hit up the guy who did my current profile picture and see if maybe they'll be down for doing it. I know that there's a lot of more restrictions with thumbnail with emotes, things like that, but it's just a case of waiting and seeing. I'm not too worried about it now because it is a ways off. All right, Kevin, have fun on your trampoline. You're bouncing around. Yeah, it's very much down to cost and whether or not they can do it. If it's too difficult, if it's not within their realm of possibilities, then I'll have to find someone else to do it. But I prefer to use the person that I use for that, so. But I know that they'd prefer to do some meetings before taking on commissions, and seeing as how this will probably be a decent sized commission with like 6 or 7 pictures. I don't know how many, I have no idea how many emotes you're allowed to upload to YouTube like immediately. I don't know if there's like a limit or not. I don't know why. I think that there is, based probably on the amount of members, but you know. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm really bad at Art 2 Bureau. I mean, I did it. I tried dabbling in it a few years ago. I tried relatively recently. I bought myself a tablet, proper like drawing tablet, so I could practice and try and get better, but I just don't have the time. There's too much going on, and I could never quite get the hang of it. Obviously, the more I do it, the more I would probably get the hang of it, but it is a case of actually getting around to it. I mean, the Piranha Plant from Smash and Squirtle are both, I think they're both very good points to start with. I don't think you can mess them up too badly. I think they're of a design that as long as you get the rough shape, you can pretty much tell what it is, right? I feel like even I'd probably be able to manage a poorly drawn Piranha Plant. Well, I know I could do the pot okay. And I could probably just about manage the plant pot without any real issues. Other than that, though, I'm not sure. Hopefully Hollow doesn't turn up, because Hollow's on me about setting up a Discord, and that's another thing that I want to do, but I just don't have the time to go through and set it all up at the moment. I want it to look a certain way and feel a bit more professional before actually getting one set up, before actually publicly announcing it and things like that. So it's going to take a lot of effort, I'm sure, but hopefully in the end it comes out okay and it's worth it in the end. I don't know, sadly. No shinies. Look, something in my mind. This thing. Stop. 4. There we go. Circle. Lots of rufflets as well. Getting lots of rufflets. At least I'm pronouncing them correctly today. Yesterday I was calling them rowlets. Adorable bird-looking Pokemon. Always confuse me. Hippopotas. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I feel like that's all Chris Pratt does at the moment, is just stomping on Koopas. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say I personally prefer drawing on pen and paper than on the tablet, but I do like to have it on the computer. I'd love to, Jimbo, but you know they're all adorable fluff balls. I can't help it. These adorable rowlets. They're not even that similar looking. They're just cute bird Pokemon. It's just my brain is just at the point where it's not quite working properly in this at this time of night. Which is a shame because there is no reason that it shouldn't be working normally. But for some reason I'm just having a lot of brain farts. Not good brain farts either, like really bad smelling brain farts. So lots of Pokemon encounter today. It doesn't count as no shinies. It's a bit of a shame, but yeah. It could mean that eventually we'll get it. Yeah. It's all right, George. It's understandable. Go and do what you have to do. So there's not a lot going on. There's probably not going to be a lot going on today anyway. So, but yeah, no, thanks for coming in. Here's aim B and angle aim B. Oh yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, it definitely feels like that sometimes, where it's just huge amounts of words, and then I go, what subject is this? It's like a lot of subjects that I just didn't get. I mean, I don't get. Is that? Is that shiny Sandile? It is, isn't it? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, it looks so good though. Oh, it looks so good. Look at him. Look how adorable. That adorable little shark. Look at a little adorable sand shark. Look at it. Just with its little head up. It's gonna be really stupid now if this isn't a shiny. And I've just been going, look at this adorable little, very normal Pokemon. Yay. Yay, shiny. Boo, wrong shiny. I'm going to, Biro. It's annoying because kind of don't have any real use for it. I can't use it on this run. It has to go and sit in the box. Man, that's annoying. No, no names. I guess I can't be too upset. It was a shiny for today. I'm going to sit next to Pooper. I so knew it was going to be one of those Pokemon. I would Biro, but the issue is the level. Duck Norris sort of has to continue the story with us somehow. I would, but at the end of the day, I can't be bothered. I'm not too worried about KOing anything either at this point. I mean, while Duck Norris is strong, I don't think he's strong enough to KO anything immediately. Okay, what is it with this minute George has to leave, I end up finding a shiny. It happened with Bronzor. George was like, I gotta go, just before we ended the stream. I was like, yeah, that's fine, understandable. I'm gonna continue for a little bit longer. Don't know if I'm gonna get it. I got it just after he left after that stream. And now again. That's 2 for 2. This can't be a coincidence. I think I need George to come into every stream and then leave. Like 7 or 8 times. Especially when I'm shiny hunting for a team member that I've just had no luck finding. It seems to work the best. Forget the shiny charm. I've got George. Best shiny odds. I mean, to be fair, I was hunting Bronzor. I wasn't hunting Sandile, so... But that does fill me with a little bit more confidence that eventually I'll get a Hippopotas. Just due to the fact that Sandile and Hippopotas probably spawn at similar rates here, so... I mean, we get one eventually. Maybe. Yeah. I give George pre-access to the streams because they're all pre-recorded. So I'm not actually playing the game right now. I'm off partying in, I don't know, Vegas? Yeah. Partying in Vegas while these streams go up. I mean, all these streams that I do are all pre-recorded. Never live. No, the title and the thumbnail is a lie. I'm never live. They're always pre-recorded. I mean, it feels good to get a shiny after, what, 5 hours of hunting in the desert? 6 hours of hunting in the desert, but it's not the shiny that I'm after, so I'm kind of disappointed. I'd much prefer if it was a shiny Hippopotas. I mean, this annoys me more because of the fact I was planning on doing a Unova run after this anyway. And Sandile is obviously a Unovan Pokemon, so... Oh yeah, exactly, Biro. All the chats are pre-recorded. I'm gonna want to have to hunt in the desert again in like a month's time. I'm gonna be so deserted out. Yeah, that, and I couldn't find a good enough way to put the chat on the stream that I was happy with, so I just haven't bothered to do it. I think it's fine if you're just doing regular streams, and I would if I was just doing regular streams, but the issue that I have is that at the moment I'm planning on using all this footage for an actual video, so until I get another bit of software that can record separately from streaming, so at the moment I'm using 2 for 1. Exactly new, yeah. Just a voiceover. It was exactly the same when I was just typing in chat. You know, I would just stop occasionally when streaming and then just type into chat. Oh yeah, no, exactly new, yeah. No, not actually playing, just doing a voiceover. Yeah, I get someone else to play the game for me. I pay them like, you know, 2p an hour to play the game for me, and I just do a voiceover over the top. You know, I get them to occasionally stop so I can pretend like I'm talking to you lot when I'm not, and things like that. It's very difficult to try and line it all up to get it to work. But no, because at the moment I'm recording and streaming through one bit of software, there's a lot of stuff that I could add in the future, but for the moment I want to just keep them separate, just to make it a bit easier for me on the editing side, to make it a bit cleaner. Maybe that might be the reason why the stream going out is only in 720p, because I'm recording at the same time. I'm gonna have to do a bit more research into that, because I'm kind of annoyed that the stream going out on in 1080p. Oh yeah, exactly, Biro. They only find me, you know, on average a shiny every, like, you know, 3 or 4 hours. Doing really bad recently. Pre-Hippopotas hunt, we were on a shiny every like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Now Hippopotas has like tripled that time. You know, they're doing a really bad job. And they're making it harder and harder for me to do the voiceovers for these. You know, doing completely random stuff. You know, stuff that just can't be explained by any regular person. And I would also like a rare ore, shiny rare ore, but exactly. They should just find a shiny, simple as that. I mean, you know, if I had the power, I would love the ability to just speak a shiny into existence, but I've tried. It doesn't work. I've tried lots of times. It's not really worked at all. I've not been able to get it to work where I just will a being into existence for my to make my life a bit easier. I'd love a shiny Hippopotas. Like, now. Maybe, you know. That one's not shiny. None of those are Hippopotas. That one's not shiny. That one's not shiny either. It sucks. I mean, it could just be that my luck at the moment is awful. Maybe I need to, you know, somehow store up my luck so that it's all good. So it could be that I just need to work on that. But again, this lighting change where it swaps from day to night just doesn't really work for trying to find shinies either, because it puts the color of the Pokemon off ever so slightly. It looks, don't get me wrong, it realistic as it looks, and it looks really good. It sucks for shiny hunting. Because kind of just wish that it was static, but I have to make do with what I get, and what I get is not what I want, so just gotta keep on the grind. One shiny makes me feel a little bit better, but it is incredibly irritating that it took 5 hours just to get a shiny Sandile that I can't even use in this run. Now, obviously, I could make my life a little bit easier, but by keeping the Sandile until my next run and then just basically giving it to myself. But, you know, it is a little bit cheaty. You could have an ability. I would choose funny one. What by ability? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, if I could have an ability, I would choose funny one. Basically, view psychic superpowers tied into the B button on the controller, and it depends on the directional input. If I could have any superpower, I'd like the ability to fly. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be at like supersonic speeds. Like, you know, 60, 70 mile an hour flying. You know, not enough that it would eradicate like the airline industry, but enough that like I could fly pretty much wherever I wanted to go. Oh, I get it now. No, I get it. Smash controls. That's where I was getting confused. I thought you meant like superpowers. Or is that a combination of the two? Let me run. I don't want to have to take a dig. Okay. I thought you meant like superpowers. Yeah. I unfortunately have no idea about any of the Smash or the Super Smash controls. While I might have played it, I haven't played it since like very early days of it being out, so I'm very confused on any of that. I understand that I know that there are different obviously controls for D-pad and same button press because it's a very in-depth fighting system, but to me, unfortunately, that means very, very little. I'm sure someone who understands Smash would be like, man, that's super cool. Man, that's amazing. You know, how overpowered or, you know, how cool. But for me, I've got no idea. See, lots of... Sometimes you get groups of female, sometimes you get groups of male. Which is fine. I prefer the groups of male. The groups of female, sorry. Again, it's not like I can control what ones spawn. I just have to take whatever I get. See, I feel like the second power, I'll be honest at this point, Mew, is one that I'd much prefer to take than the first one. While the ability to turn Super Saiyan and Ultra Instinct is cool, they are very, very destructive powers, and I feel like you could just like be a complete menace to society. I wouldn't mind just the ability to fly. Wild flight is what I would define it as. Low speed flight. Oh yeah. Yeah. So I know that the controls are set to different. I know different moves are set to different controls. I know that much. I'm not that dumb. But for some reason I thought you were talking about real life. I was like, you're talking about controls and forward B and back B? I was like, what? Half of me was like, what is he going on about? And then part of me was like, no, it's about superpowers. Oh yeah. I would have the ability to fly. And if I could just snap my fingers and bam, whatever shiny Pokemon I was hunting for just appeared. Love it. It'd be the best power ever. I feel like it would get boring after a while though, because it would mean I wouldn't have to hunt anything and I could have them all instantly. I guess that would mean I could then focus on other aspects of the Pokemon game. Like shiny Pokemon with marks. That could be a cool distinction. But Bamfy will probably be the next one we run into, or Flit. I reckon is going to be the next shiny that we're going to run into. I don't think we'll get Hippopotas today. I think if we get Hippopotas, it will probably end up being tomorrow. I mean, yeah, Super Speed is also a good option. But my issue with Super Speed, Jimbo, is that obviously it very much depends on where you're running, right? Because as someone who's not used to power, I could easily foresee like someone running into the house, running into buildings, or smashing into cars, and you could probably quite easily kill yourself. Like if you're sprinting and you hit a car or something at Mach 22, you're gonna go splat. Mild flight I don't have to worry about because I can fly under the radar at subsonic speeds. Don't get me wrong, it's fast. And it's fast enough that if I was to collide with something, I would probably die, but it's not to the point where causing me any trouble. I can fly above the traffic and then I don't have to worry about it. The only downside is that I can't really go near any sort of active airports because I would be like, I'd run into a high risk of being obliterated from the sky by an airplane. It seems like all superpowers have like a really big downside depending on how badly you want to do them. Right, like super speed, amazing idea, but man, a lot of it can go wrong. Teleportation. I saw was it a Tom Scott video? Was it a different video? There was a video talking about how teleportation would be the worst ability ever because of the fact that if you teleported like Nightcrawler, I think it was, then you would teleport from one spot and then you'd be like flung off the earth. It's like, man, that sucks. Why would you want that? Invisibility kind of doesn't work because, you know, obviously if you're see-through, then no one can see you. Then how do you know you exist? I think the whole point of that, I can't remember at this point. But yeah, definitely superpowers are definitely something that should probably stay in fiction, non-fiction. God, that's the other thing. Fiction versus non-fiction. very annoying. I always get confused with it. Slowly getting there. Slowly going insane, but we're getting there. What have we got? Half hour left. Does anyone reckon we'll find the shiny in half hour? I mean, it's possible. The odds of it at this point are probably incredibly high, since I'm probably very close to even odds on most of these Pokemon. It does kind of make me happy, so I can't be too picky. As much as I want to be super picky, complain and throw a hissy fit that I didn't get the single shiny Pokemon that I want and go crying about it. No, I got a shiny, so at full odds, I can't be too upset with it. As much as I want to go cry. Due to the fact that the odds definitely feel like they're not in my favor. I guess, but it depends what your definition of hurt your family is, right? If it's just like, you know, a fight at school or something like that, then it definitely feels like it's a kill to go ultra instinct on someone, you know. Or if it's like, you know, it would, the cause would have to incur the effect, right? In my opinion. I have no idea what the funny train game is, Biro. I understand what Family Guy is. And I cannot bake, so I cannot make a cake. We can do a sandwich. We can do a sandwich if you want to if you want to watch me make a sandwich. I don't think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be incredibly stimulating. But I can give it a go. Female one should be super easy to see. Just doing the loops. Oh yeah, but then at that point, I would prefer to take something that would more solve it without violence, right? Like teleportation or like something else. Like something that would cause someone to hallucinate. Like, I don't know the name of the ability. Can't think of. There's something that I'm trying to think of that's sort of like you cause people to hallucinate and things like that. Don't know what it is exactly, but train game. Oh, Subway Surfers. Yeah, that is true. I mean, most of them annoyingly are, well, a lot of TikToks and lots of stuff is just Subway Surfers, then like a little cut out of Family Guy, and then also them talking about a Reddit video, and it's just like, how has this become a normal thing that everyone's just like, yep, that's what we want to watch? Because obviously it's getting people's interest enough that they're like, yeah, we'll watch it, and then lots of people are watching it, so lots of people are making it. More people watching it means more people making it, and it's just an evil cycle. As someone who doesn't understand what the youth of today, I'm that old that I'm talking about the youth of today, like to watch. It's very, it's very challenging to try and do stuff, try and figure out what will make people want to watch. I guess, yeah, Mew, that's true. They do have extra side effects to them, as well as the teleportation, right? With the whole finger on the head thing. I can't exactly remember. I know I've seen some clips. I haven't watched any Dragon Ball, so I don't know what exactly it is, but I've seen some edits on the TikTok. It feels like I'm lost when it comes to content people would like to watch. It's mostly just a case of trial and error and seeing what people like, but obviously people have done enough trial that they know that Subway Surfers Reddit videos are going to get lots of views, and they're easy to make because you just either sit there and play Subway Surfers for 5 minutes, or you sit there and and then you get an AI to make the rest of the video. To be fair, they're probably all AI generated videos. I feel like that's a prompt you could give an AI, give it a topic and be like, make a video based on this using Subway Surfers, and then it just makes it. And I mean, obviously it's working because lots of people are getting views on it, and then people are making more of them. Love to end today with a shiny Hippopotas. A shiny female Hippopotas. I should specify, because I'd much prefer a female one over a male one. Instant transmission, there you go. 2 people, Oh, okay. So, I mean, you could use that to take your family in and out of a sticky situation, right? If someone's like, we've stolen your family, you just be like, bam, instant transmission in, and then just go, we're gonna go and see Uncle Steve or whatever, and then just teleport with can you teleport with everyone, or is that just single? Underwater base. Oh, underwater base sounds cool, Jimbo. I never managed to play Minecraft for very long without getting incredibly bored because my building sucks. I'm fine mining, I'm fine crafting, but man, anything other than that, I just suck at it. So I don't bother. Oh, please not Biro. I mean, you can blow up other shinies, just not the Hippopotas. Please. Anything but the Hippopotas. I would really like to not have it blow up right in front of me. Like a sticky situation, like bam, instant. Oh, I might have to take Super Saiyan then, or is it only an Ultra Instinct thing, or both? I might just have to do what you're doing, Mew. In that situation, I think I'd have to take that. It would make it very awkward. The only way I would kind of try and use it to teleport to work, but that would kind of make it really annoying because I would teleport like directly behind my boss when he's in his office. Just be like, hello, I'm here now. Versus the other way of just walking through the door like a normal person. You can blow up all stuff that you want, just not the shiny. He's gonna be here. I can tell you that much, Biro. It's very unlikely to be here. I mean, obviously the odds are 1 in 4,000, so eventually it could be here, but it looks like it's looking more and more likely that today we won't run into one, and that the hunt will continue tomorrow. As much as I want to get this hunt over and done with. Oh, okay. But the issue with that would be that you wouldn't have anyone to teach it to you, would you? If you're just unlocking the power. It's not like you're also getting the training to use those abilities, right? So, okay. I mean, yeah, that is the other option, is to just try and learn it yourself, but it does definitely isn't the best for it, is it? Go back down and continue that look. God damn it. Friggin' Pokemon, man. We can. Gonna need money. Exactly. It's not exactly the brilliant power Bureau. Yeah, Bureau. Trying to have the ability to blow stuff up with your mind. Like, boom. Think about it, it goes, sort of thing. Look, it is also a golden color, isn't it, when it's shiny? Nice when they're very obvious versus their regular shiny. Regular versus normal is quite obvious. No, 20 minutes. No, 20 minutes, come on. Fingers crossed. Just gonna keep blowing. Just gonna keep going. I mean, it might be worth it, Mew, if you can find someone who has one that you can trade it for. I mean, you also have the advantage of hunting with the sparkling power, right? That must be nice. Sparkling power. Makes me wish that I had it. But, you know, I don't, so I have to make do without it. Slowly getting on the grind. I might just try and, I would say I try and nap throughout the day, but I don't think I can get away with that. I need lots of sugar just to keep me going throughout the day. Yeah, maybe not the best power hero. Either that or just blowing up everything is probably not the best superpower, is it? If we're even on that subject anymore. Circle back around. Right, if we get another desert storm in the next 20 minutes, or 18 minutes, I guess, we'll end the stream. I'm going to end the stream if there's another storm. Bloody hate these desert storms. They just obscure so much vision, it just makes it so hard to hunt. Not impossible, mind you, just difficult. A soul lock. Yes. Yes, I do know of a soul lock. New. Soul link, soul lock. I think it has a couple of names. The idea is you do it side by side with someone, and then the Pokemon are linked, right? I'd love to do one eventually, but I don't think that would be possible at this point. If I could spend more time a day playing, I'm sure I could probably, you know, find someone who wouldn't mind doing it with me, but I don't think at this point that I can. Is this? What's this up here? Is this a regular freaking Pokemon? Let's see if Hippopotas though. You want to blow him up, hero? Here's your chance. Ooh, stream over, exactly. Could you blow away the sandstorms as well when they arrive? I'm not fond of the sandstorms. If you could just get rid of them, it would make my life so much easier. Then I don't have to worry about it. And get away again. Of course not. Away, please. There we go. Oh, for goodness sake, I couldn't even move that time. There we go. Yep. Yeah, no, so I'm gonna kind of half do the outro now and half do it a bit later. But yeah, no, thanks everyone for watching today. So what have we got time wise? 15 minutes. I'll say thanks. Thanks for everyone who watched today. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subs. Yeah, not necessary, but very appreciated. Helps me know that you enjoyed the stream, enjoyed your time here, and helps me know that it's something that you enjoy watching. It, you know, helps me know you enjoy watching me suffer through hunting for some shiny Pokemon in the middle of the desert. Exactly, Burrow. Boom, blow up the desert. I'll deal with the sand in my eyes. No, don't blow me up. Just a sandstorm. Just the sandstorm and just a non-shiny Hippopotas. That would be very, very nice. So then the only Hippopotas that I run into will be shiny ones. Everyone who voted in that poll was very, very much very much channeling the same energy that I was of, yeah, I'm gonna definitely get it today. But don't think that's the case for today. I think today is just gonna be just the Sandile in the end. Don't get me wrong, I love shiny Sandile. I love Crocodile. But you know, I can't use either of them for this run. So I need shiny Hippopotas. So that I can continue on my way without any worries. Just make the next few challenges just a little bit easier. But seeing as it is a game of chance and not a game of skill, it's not something I'm good at. Sand as well gets freaking everywhere. It's amazing how abrasive sand is. It just gets into every little space that it can. Always manages to find a way in places where you think sand shouldn't be there. Hate the beach for that reason specifically. Minute. Come on. Luck. Last 10 minutes to continue. I'm just like, just end stream now. Just go to bed. Nice that would be. Daytime again. YouTube. I don't want to go to that other platform. Let me stay on YouTube. Please, Vero, not YouTube. Anything but YouTube. I mean, as someone who doesn't depend on YouTube for money or anything like that, I guess it doesn't matter to me. I can go back to having a more normal sleep schedule. I can go back to going to bed at, well, ridiculously early and sleeping in. Because I'm a responsible adult. can't really say that with a straight face, as much as I'd like to. Side. Be on my side. Not our side. My side. Be on my team, please. Just let Duck Norris run away from this fight, please. Just try and speed through a couple more real quick. A few more go rounds and then we'll look at ending the stream. And then I can go to bed and prep for tomorrow, where I'll hopefully get one. At least I'm hopeful that I will, because at this point, I think I could take another day in this damn desert. And then, what's tomorrow? It's Wednesday. I mean, by Friday, I want to start making some big progress with the story, so probably 2 more days of hunting for this. If we don't get it, then Friday maybe I'll hunt for a bit more. First 3 hours of the stream, and then maybe look at progressing the story a bit in the second half. Not sure yet. Oh no. I'm not funny or original. I mean, to be fair, I don't try to be funny. That's my excuse. Obviously, the fact that I'm not funny is also a factor as to the reason that I'm not funny, but the main part is I'm not trying. At least that's the excuse I'm going to go with. One more step. Do I want to do a check on these higher level ones? Like, the minute I do a check is the second that it spawns in. So make sure that I've definitely got that sand out. Right. Well, thanks for tuning in, for watching. Same time tomorrow. Same time, same place. Same hunt. So hopefully tomorrow will be a bit more luckier. We did get a shiny today, so I can't be too upset with that. But yes, no. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for the subs. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow for hopefully a bit more of a lucky hunt. So thanks all for tuning in.